I found a different question to ask animals. Who are you? There are capacities of the human mind that we tend to think are capacities only of the human mind. But is that true? What are other beings doing with those brains?
When you look into their eyes, you know somebody is home.
They're an animal that possesses great spiritual power, not to be meddled with.
I want to begin by making two statements, one at a time, and I'm going to ask you all, if you don't mind, to raise your hand if you agree. So here's the first one. You ready? Animals should be treated humanely. I can barely see you, but it looks like lots of hands going up. Okay, thanks. You can put your hands down. Here's the second one. Animals should not be made to suffer unnecessarily.
In what we call a module, which was 20 feet across and 30 feet deep, and the lights were all turned out.
All whales in captivity are all psychologically traumatized. It's not just telecom.
If you were in a bathtub for 25 years, don't you think you'd get a little psychotic?
Thank you. Seems like most people agree.
A pattern is emerging, and it says a lot more about us.
Herded them in, and they could just pick out the young ones.
This is the worst.
It didn't just happen. It's not a singular event.
When Tillicum arrived at SeaWorld, he was twice as large as the next animal.
Why is it that the public don't understand that this is wrong?
Let's start with a question.
No record of an orca doing any harm in the wild.
The killer whale has the same skeleton as do we. We call that art. Because attributing human thoughts and emotions to other species is the best first guess about what they're doing and how they're feeling. Ever wondered what animals think and feel? Let's start with a question. What are they thinking and feeling? There are capacities of the human mind that we tend to think are capacities only of the human mind.
Learn about them as an individual. It's an amazing way to inspire others to learn to love and understand them as well. The awe that people feel for these animals, if they know them as individuals, is a really powerful tool.
Ray insists that many times in her experience, orcas broke off from their trainers, acting out in a sense. Usually the whales were brought back under control with no serious results.
Every place that I have been and seen orca in captivity around the world, and every single orca that I have seen in captivity shows some sign of this self-mutilation. And it's not just the teeth, it's also the collapsed dorsal fins that you see on 100% of the adult male orca in captivity, wherever you go in the world, wherever you go in the world, wherever you go in the world.
Oh my God. We are in whale soup.
It is whale soup. There's having Holy moly.
I hope you understand and agree with me that a concrete